Hi everybody, today I wanted to share with you guys about stock photos. So for those of you that aren't familiar with stock photos are usually photos you can use where you don't have to pay royalties for. So I found a couple of free websites that I like to use for when I post things for like my blog, or if I just want to have a header image for something. And there's also sites available that you can pay for certain photos as well, but I'll get into that in just a little bit. So let's talk about the free ones first. And this is one of the websites I actually stumbled upon a couple weeks ago, and it's called Pexels. And it's nice because they offer a variety of different things. And as you can see, it's a pretty basic user interface, so you can actually browse by categories if you'd like discover photos, popular searches, things of that nature. What Pexels does is they also encourage you to please provide a little caption somewhere, or at least a source note saying where you sourced your photo from. That's what I always do, and I think it's always a good thing as well, just to be nice, so you let people know that it isn't your photo. So as you can see, their layout is really easy, and it's like a grid layout. So I wanted to show you how their search option works really quick. So let's just type in something like cats or whatever. And as you see here, it brings up pictures of cats. And at the bottom, what they do is they do have ad space. So whenever you get to the end of a search, and for this it's going to be kind of long, but we'll see if I can get to the end of it, hopefully. They offer a list of sponsored photos at the bottom, and those are usually ones you have to pay for. I should have thought of a smaller list, right? Sorry about this, everybody. So when you get to the bottom, you go back and just do something that's a little easier. I do like that they also have suggestions, as you can see here at the top. But when you get to the bottom, let me just find something silly like TVs or something. Something that may have a less likelihood for a really long. So as you can see here where it says Adobe Stock, this is where they have the sponsored photos. So sometimes they do have other photos that you can source from other websites, but you do have to pay for them, such as this ad for Adobe Stock. So I like this website because it's easy, it's simple. Let me show you what you do. As you can see here, it shows you sponsored photos. So these are all the sponsored photos by Adobe Stock. So when you click on them, it'll take you, as you can see, to the Adobe site, and you have to buy the license for that particular photo. But let's go back to where we were before, and I'll show you how to download a photo. So it's really simple. You just click on the image, or you can click here where it says plus or the heart. So if you like it, you can actually heart it, and it gets saved to your preferences, I guess. I haven't really tried all this stuff yet because some of this stuff is fairly new. But as you can see, it gives you the option to download, and it gives you the option of the different sizes, and you can actually custom size as well. So when you want to download a photo, it gives you the option of you can add it to a collection, or you can also donate, so you can support photographers too. So downloading is really easy and really quick. Let me move on to the next website. The next website that I liked is Pixabay, and it's basically the same layout as Pexels, but they offer a couple of other cool things. They offer photos, illustrations. They also have vector graphics. So these are cool. I've actually used a couple of these for blog posts and stuff, some of these vector graphics. Then they also have video files, which I didn't know until recently. So if you just need a short video as an example for something, these work out pretty good. And they also have a couple of other things, I guess. These are other things that they offer. So it's kind of cool. So let me go back to where we were before. But it's basically, again, the same layout and the same option. So let me just do something really quick that hopefully won't have a lot of pictures. Let's look up bees. So as you can see here, the difference between Pexels and Pixabay is that they have their sponsored photos at the top, and these sponsored photos are from Shutterstock, as you can see. But basically it's the same thing. You just click on it. Again, it gives you the same options. If you'd like, you can also like it, you can favorite it. This one, Pixabay, gives you a neat thing where you can actually offer coffee, which is, I guess you donate you would donate the amount of what a cup of coffee would equivalent to, I guess, the photographer that contributed their photo. And then this one actually I like too, because you can actually share a photo via social media as well. It gives you all the different social media lists. So it's basically the same thing. So when you download it, it gives you the same options of various sizes, and you can also source it back to Pixabay. So let's go back to the last one I found. And this one was another one that I just kind of stumbled upon. And this one's called Unsplash. And again, it's still the same thing, very much like Pexels. So you just go ahead and you type in whatever photo you're looking for. So for this one, we'll just say boxes. And again, this one's kind of cool though, because it gives you other suggestions at the top as like a suggestion list. So that's neat. And then it just shows you again the layout of the photos. And they do have sponsored photos, I think, for this website as well. I just not too sure exactly where they are at this point. I haven't really played with this website very much, so let's just click on this one. And as you can see, this one actually gives you the information of the photographer, so you can actually follow the photographer if you'd like. And it gives you a really easy download button, which is the little it's basically just a button with an arrow on it. So you click download, and as you can see, it downloads it on its own. And then you can actually credit the photographer if you would like, or you can share it via Facebook or Twitter. So let's get to the more expensive ones, which are usually paying for stock photos. I don't really understand what paying for stock photos does for anybody, but I can see if you're a business or if you're you need a lot of stock photos for whatever you may be doing. Again, if you're a business, if you're in the entertainment field, things like that. I know iStock photo is a really big one. They use it a lot for news posts and stuff like that. So basically it's the same thing. You just search for whatever you're searching for, be it a photo, illustration, video, audio, and it comes up. And so let's do, as you can see, I was in here recently, so we'll just do dogs. And so as you can see here, we can click on a picture of this dog, and it takes you to the download feature. And this particular picture would be $12. I'm not sure if the watermarks, I assume the watermarks will be removed when you purchase the item, or it may have a slight watermark at the bottom. I've never bought one, so I really can't tell you, but this is another option for people. The nice thing is they have their pricing, so it really would depend on what you would purchase. I'm not too sure exactly what these credits are. Again, I'm not really familiar with the website, but as you can see, their pricing is usually by image, I guess. So you can get 10 images for a year, or 10 images a month, and that subscription would be $70. So it would really depend, I guess, on what your need is. And there's another one as well called Shutterstock, as we saw from one of the other websites. And Shutterstock is basically like iStock Photo. They offer a couple different options. They offer graphics and stuff like that. And let's just click on this little picture of the dog. And this photo would be, let's see, if we want to download it, as you can see, it's got the watermark. I hope you guys can see it. I'm not sure if you guys can or not. And when you want to buy it, this particular photo automatically comes out to be, they automatically give you the payment plan. So their payment plan would be $29 a month for 10 pictures, or you would, and then it just kind of goes on from there. So if you'd like to buy this particular picture, it was $2.90. Again, I don't know if the watermark, I assume the watermark would be removed, but that would kind of be up to your discretion. If you'd like to purchase photos versus not purchasing them, I think it's up to you. I particularly like the free ones because I don't really need that many photos. So it's like every once in a while that I need one. I've been recycling some as well from various websites. So I just thought I'd give you guys this information. So thanks for watching. Have a good day, everybody. Bye.